Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking a little bit about what's on my luxury wish list. Now I have had a few requests to film this video, and if you know me, you will know that when it comes to purchases and in particular big ticket items, I tend to sit on them for a really long time just because one, I want to make sure that I'm making the right purchase for my wardrobe, and two, I'm also always waiting to see if I can get that item discounted. Now, today's video is in partnership with ShopTagger, who I have talked about so many times. It's my virtual shopping assistant, and it is the tool that I use which helps me to get those more expensive items discounted, or even just wardrobe basics and wardrobe essentials that I'm on the hunt for at a much more affordable price, because it lets me know when items have gone on sale, or if I've fallen victim to missing out on something due to my 30-day shopping rule, which I will leave linked down in the description box below if you aren't familiar with what that is. I get alerts from ShopTagger which let me know when an item has come back in stock. So from both those perspectives, I find it so handy when it comes to just making my budget stretch a little bit further, but also just really refining my wardrobe and the items that I'm adding to it. So I'm going to show you how ShopTagger works if you aren't familiar with it. I'm going to share my screen so you can see. It is such a simple tool to use, and one of the incredible things is that they have also recently introduced a cashback feature. So I'm going to show you how that works as well. So let's just quickly share my screen. So the first thing that you want to do is go over to the ShopTagger website, and you'll see this button here which says Get ShopTagger. It's free. If you click on that, then you can sign up. I've already got an account, so I'm just going to log in. And then it will bring you to the dashboard, and it's here that you can get the button. So you'll see on the left hand side there is this little jumping shopping bag emoji that says Get the Button. So if you click that, it will take you to a page where you can actually download the extension so that you have the button on your toolbar. So I'm just going to add that now. So you'll see over here that I now have the ShopTagger button on my toolbar. So I've just hopped on over to the ShopBob website. I'm having a quick little browse through the new end to see if there's anything I'd like to add to one of my wish lists. And actually, I've been wanting to try this Silver Lake brand for a while, so I'm going to add these jeans here to my ShopTagger. So you can see here it's come up with this little Save Item button. You can either click that, or you can also click the button in your toolbar if you prefer. And you can drag this up and down your screen as well. So I'm just going to pick size, notify when there's any price change, and I'm going to add this to my wardrobe basics and minimal style favorites lists, and then press save. Now if we go back over to the ShopTagger dashboard, you can see that it's already been updated with those jeans there. And as I mentioned, I do have multiple lists. This is the way I like to organize the items that I'm sort of thinking about adding to my wardrobe. So we have my minimal style favorites here with lots of really simple, clean designs. Of course, I have one for shoes with some of the boots currently that I'm thinking about. I've also got one for my winter wardrobe, so lots of really nice cozy separates in here. Now, one of the other features of ShopTagger is that it will search for coupon codes while you are at the checkout phase. So I'm going to show you how that works. So I'm just going to add these to my cart and go check out. So it comes up with this little pop-up automatically, and you just press I feel lucky, and it will check and see whether any of the coupons are applicable and whether you can save a little bit of money on your order. So you can see here that is applied the code FUN15, which saves me 15% on my order. So I'm saving $72.77, which is pretty incredible if I was to buy those jeans right now. Additionally, ShopTagger have now launched a cashback feature, which is really incredible. Cashback essentially allows you to earn money via PayPal when you shop from select retail partners, and as you can see here, ShopBob is one of the retail partners with ShopTagger, which will allow you to get 2% cashback on your purchase. So that is how you use ShopTagger. I will have a link down in the description box below where you can go and download the button to add to your toolbar, and don't forget you can also actually add it as an app on your iPhone or your Android device as well. So the first item on my luxury wish list is a piece of tailoring, and it is a double-breasted blazer from Acne Studios. Now I've been wanting one of these blazers for a couple of years now. I just think it is such a classic piece, and I love the fact that it is part of their core collection as well. It has a really beautiful drape. It's wool, comfortable and it's not too heavy, which is perfect for our very mild winters here in Sydney. One thing that I noticed over the winter that we've just had is that I really didn't need to reach for one of my coats very frequently. It really wasn't cold enough most of the time to warrant wearing one, which is a shame because I do love my outerwear. But what it signaled to me was that I did need to look at potentially getting a few other transitional or lighter jacket options that I could wear, especially if I'm just going for a walk or if I'm nipping out down to the shops or catching up with a girlfriend for a coffee. So that is kind of one of the things that I've been thinking that I need in my wardrobe, or that I would like to kind of bulk up a little bit more, and the Acne Studios blazer is definitely one that's on my wish list and one that I would really love to invest in soon. I am hoping to try and get it on sale, so for that reason I'm going to be keeping an eye on my shop tagger to see if it pops up in sort of a seasonal sale or in one of those sort of flash sales that a lot of brands tend to do. The next couple of items on my luxury wish list are bags, and the first one is from Balenciaga and it is the Cabas small leather trimmed canvas tote. Now, I'm not really big on flashy logos or anything like that, but this bag just, I don't know what it is. I think it might be the shape, the fact that it's slightly triangular and that it has that nice canvas trim. I'm not sure what it is, but I really love this and I do not mind the Balenciaga logo emblazoned over the front. I've gone and seen this in person. I really like the size of it. I think it's very practical. Has a little pouch on the interior as well, and I think it's got 2 separate pockets. But it's just, I think, a really sweet bag, and as far as designer bags go, it isn't super expensive because it is made from canvas. The downside to that is obviously that it's going to be a little bit more high maintenance because it's going to get dirtier far more quickly than a leather bag would. It's going to show wear a little bit more quickly, but this is one that I might try and go down the pre-love route to find. The second bag that is on my wish list is the Loewe puzzle bag. Now, I've been wanting this bag for so many years. It was Lizzie Hadfield from Shop from the Street, which I think really cemented my love for this bag, and one of my girlfriends has it. She adores it as well. She actually ended up getting hers pre-loved so she could get the feet on the bottom because the new design doesn't have the feet on the bottom anymore. The one thing for me is that I can't figure out the color that I would like. I just think it's such a classic bag. It's been around for so many years and I love the fact that it can be worn a few different ways as well. I think that makes it a little bit more practical. And the next item on my wish list is a pair of loafers from Gucci. I've been talking about buying these Gucci Jordan loafers for years. I'm not joking. I have the Sam Edelman loafers, which are a really fantastic dupe. I'm going to leave those linked down in the description box below in case you want to go check those out if the designer version is not in your sort of budget. But I swear I probably could have bought them many times over by now, but I just keep getting distracted. I always find myself getting more drawn to those smaller purchases as opposed to kind of waiting and saving up for a big ticket purchase, and I need to be really, really disciplined if I want to buy something that is a little bit more expensive. So they are probably the item that I'm going to buy first when it comes to this whole luxury wish list, just because I've had so many of you tell me how much I would absolutely love these shoes, and I know I'm totally 100% on board. I just need to finally get around to it. I am thinking about getting them in the dark brown color because I've already got my Sam Edelman ones in the black, so I don't really need to do a double up there, and I think the dark brown ones would be a really beautiful option. Then the final item that is on my luxury wish list is the Givenchy GV3 wallet. Now, I actually really like the whole GV3 range, and I think if I hadn't bought my vintage Chanel classic flap, then I probably would have looked at getting one of those as an alternative because it's a very similar silhouette and shape. But I just really like the wallet. I like the fact that it's got quite a large pocket where you can pop your coins and cash. It's got all the card slots on the other side. It's just very practical, and it actually reminds me a lot of a wallet that my mum used to have, which I think is probably part of the draw card for me, but also I do kind of want a slightly larger wallet as I've been using just a card holder for so long now, and I feel like I use a little bit more space. So yeah, I just thought that this was a really good option, and as I said, I think that similarity to the one that Mum had is really the thing that kind of cinched it for me with this particular style. I am a bit nervous that they might be discontinuing it though, because when I was looking online before, all of the colours that I liked were sold out and there were very few options available, so I'm gonna have to do some more digging to see. But yeah, it's just a really stunning wallet, particularly in the black quilted leather. So that is my luxury wish list. I don't have a lot on there at the moment, and some of these things have been on there for literally years. But as I said, I do like to really take my time when it comes to those bigger ticket items. As I said earlier in the video, if you'd like to go and check out Shoptagr, then make sure you do so by clicking the link in the description box below. It is such a fantastic tool, and honestly one of those things that has helped save me so much money and really allowed my budget to stretch a lot further when it comes to investing in my wardrobe each season. Thank you so much for watching. I would love to know what's on your luxury wish list. Please let me know in the comment section below, and I will see you next time with a brand new video. See you soon. Bye.